I'm standing in front of what is possibly the most iconic plane from the Second World War, a Spitfire. It's also our largest object here at the Kelvingrove Art Gallery Museum, and possibly the most noticed. I mean, it's really hard to walk around the museum and not see it. It was built in 1945. It was one of only 120 of this type of Spitfires. It was delivered in 1945, but never saw service in the Second World War. It was, however, used by the 602 City of Glasgow Squadron after the war. In 1925, it was raised as part of the Royal Auxiliary Air Force, and that was kind of weekend volunteers taking part in volunteering, hopefully not with any kind of conflict on the horizon, but just in case. And they were actually given some of the first Spitfires in 1939. Now this Spitfire, LA-198, didn't take part in the war, but after short service and active service after the conflict, it was used as storage and then as a gate guardian. And these are planes that you might see as you approach your RAF base at the entrance to kind of show where you are. But in the late 1990s, it was saved for posterity, and between 1998 and 2002, it was restored at East Fortune in the Museum of Flight, and then brought over to Glasgow in 2003, and after a brief stay at the Museum of Transport, was brought to the Kelvingrove as part of its redevelopment in 2006, and raised to the position you can see it now. Now, it wasn't involved in the Second World War, however, it did take part in the Battle of Britain, filmed that is, in 1967, when it was used as an extra a static display on the ground as the other aircraft took to the skies.